I mean, if you are not able to handle me, then sorry.
If food makes you happy, eat. If clubbing makes you happy, go to the club. If praying makes you happy, pray. Whatever works for you.
Welcome to our episode here at Embrace. And today my friends and I are going to discuss about I moved abroad and felt invincible. My name is Sonia.
I am Ify.
And I'm Emanuela.
So guys, welcome so that we can share our experiences when we moved to Ireland.
Sit back and enjoy the show.
So guys, how did it feel like? So how did you find yourself in Ireland?
Well, for me, coming from my country, I just wanted to japa. I just wanted to live. So I was like, oh, I mean, why not further my studies? So I came here to study.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Ify?
Oh, for me, I think I've always looked forward to getting a degree in my field of practice, and Ireland made sense because I read somewhere that it was like the tech hub of Europe. I'm like, okay, let's go to the tech hub of Europe.
Yeah,
That's
so
what brought me to Ireland.
oh, that's good. So that's I'd say everyone like was really eager to be here, and we all had our expectations. So I don't know about you, but for me, I was like, yay, I'm leaving finally. So I'm gonna have like, you know, a better life, greener pasture and everything. But then you realize things are not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Manuela, you can tell us your expectation. Did it like match, or how was it like?
Well, to be honest, coming here, I felt like it was going to be amazing because I had a family here, so I wasn't really bothered about how everything was going to be. You know, when you have family, everything is just supposed to be great. So did it match my expectation? Nope. At first, yes, but like over time, I got to realize that family in Ireland is different from family in Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay.
I did have expectations actually. Has it been met? Not yet. So just taking it there as it comes, trying to just get by and see what tomorrow brings.
Oh yeah, so we all had expectations, and here we are still waiting for them to be met, you know. And I feel like at some point maybe we've felt invincible at some point. So are they like triggers that make you feel like that, or it's just, you know, a feeling that comes, you're sleeping and you feel like, oh. So is there like a moment where you felt invincible?
For me, yes. I have a very good moment. So during New Year, this year, January 1st, Christmas Eve, normally we go to church and everything. So when it was time to like, oh, Happy New Year, was time to shout Happy New Year, everybody ran to their family. I remember someone only told me Happy New Year because like they wanted to make me move out of the place so that they can go to their family. So at that point, I felt not sane. I felt lonely. I remember I left the church and I went to call my own family back home, and they were screaming, shouting. I even cried in church. So I could not go back because when going back, I saw everybody shouting Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. It was even the person I'm staying with didn't come to tell me, oh, Happy New Year. So it was really sad. Then when we got home, they did their own prayer of entering into the new year. The family I'm staying with, they did their own prayer and they didn't call me. They didn't say, oh, come. There was just nothing. So yeah, at that moment I felt not sane. I felt lonely. I felt sad.
Oh, that was quite a trigger. That was Ify.
For me, there have been moments where I felt invisible. Trying to put it into words now. So Ireland, sometimes most of the time, it doesn't just feel like home. There's always that subtle reminder that this is not home. At home, we have practices. You have time where you meet up with your family. You have time where you're hanging out with like people there to you. Could even be the little things like just going to a bar and drinking. But then here, when those moments when you have like even a 3 minutes to just go about your own stuff, you realize that it's just only you, and the people that are there to you are just over there, and you can just reach out to them via like a phone call, and it doesn't feel the same. So most of the time when you see people going by, you see families, you see friends, acquaintances and whatever, and it's just you, in that moment you realize that, okay, I'm actually not in my home. So there's always that subtle reminder all the time that this is not your place. Still doesn't feel like this is my place, if that makes sense, but that's what it is.
Yeah, it actually makes sense. It really makes a lot of sense. Like if maybe you go out and then you're hoping to make friends and then you find it's a clique of people, you can't even like say hi. You don't know where to start from. You don't know where to begin like a conversation from. So it really makes you feel like you're out of place. So yeah, I agree with you guys. Like there's a constant reminder that, you know, this is really not home. So now that brings us to maybe our next discussion. We could talk about, now that we've felt like this at some point, have we like tried to find a way to integrate or feel like we belong?
For me, I would go first on that. I really do not think so, and I think it's a personality trait. I feel like things should happen by default, or if you're gonna converse with someone, it should just be a natural trajectory. But now being here, you know, it just feels like I have to be so intentional about talking to this person, be very actionable about doing this or meeting this person, and it's not just something that comes naturally to me. So I wouldn't say I have put in any effort or try to, because it just doesn't, it's just not me. And I feel like if I try to put up the act, for how long can I put it up? So no,
it feels like more of an act for you. And Emanuela, our social butterfly.
Okay, for me, I have. Yeah, I have. But I just feel like everybody has their own circle. I remember I come to school, everybody's with their own group of friends, you know. They just had their own people. So I did try. At some point I got tired because it's like, oh, I'm the one making an effort. So I was always the one inviting myself to the place, always the one saying, oh, can I come? Oh, can I do this? Oh, can I do that? And it's exhausting. So I'm like, that's not the kind of energy I'm looking for, because I felt like, oh, I was disturbing the person and I don't want to feel that way. So I just gave up. But like at work, you know, when you find someone that gives off the same energy, it's really nice. So I found my people at work and I just stuck with that.
Oh, that's really beautiful. At least at some point you've been able to, like, you know, make friends, even if it's one or two, giving you the same energy. It feels really good to know that someone really makes it an intention to, you know, connect with you and make friends with you. And would we say like these experiences have affected like our mental health in, you know?
Not really, to be honest, because what's mental health to start with? So I feel like sometimes it just, that realization, you just have it at the back of your mind that you are on your own. I feel like it's just always there, but I feel like my experience here has become a bit better since I found a few people that I don't know. It just worked out, and it was an advantage from moving houses. I've moved houses a lot in this country, and it just been like I meet my people. The first place I moved to, we had like a vibe. We could go hang out, we could go play games, we could go just even random conversations. It just made sense. It just worked. So yeah, I feel like now over time it has improved from what it used to be, because now I'm meeting people, and those people have people. So it's more like there's a network of it just keeps going on, and half the time it's just people who match your vibe. So now, has it really affected my mental health? I wouldn't say it has, but I feel like my experience is improving by the minute. So yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Manola?
Mental health.
It's a heavy word, eh?
Yeah, I don't know if it has affected my mental health. I mean, I'm sad. Am I happy? No. But like, does it affect my day-to-day activities? Not really. Life goes on. I'm a BTS fan, by the way, so I used to stick to the song "Life Goes On." So anything that happens, I just say, "Oh, life goes on, life goes on, life goes on." My health, not mental health. My health, it has affected, but not my mental health, because of like, I used to have panic, and so times like this when I'm thinking too much. Oh, I'm alone, so I'm thinking a lot. So I'm just I don't know. It's just a lot. It's really messy, but like, it hasn't really caused any form of depression, sadness, yes, but like nothing too serious. Just yeah.
Nice. So
let me add to that. Now that I think about it, I think yes, it has to an extent. So it's not like based off what people would normally think. Maybe based on maybe you don't have friends, or you don't have acquaintances, or you don't have relationships. No, it's none of that. It's always like based off the need for survival. So at one point in recent time, I felt like I had anxiety, and I really not want to have any of those, to be honest. But that stemmed from having to survive, not like survive based on finances or whatever, but having to like get an apartment in this country. I feel like I've always felt anxious about like each time I have like a deadline, I have to move my apartment to somewhere else. There's always like that steady reminder. It's almost like I can't even get some sleep, because I know that if the day that they've given me to leave this apartment if it gets to that day, I do not have any backup. There's no one to run to and say, "Oh, please house me. Oh, please house me." So it kind of makes me very anxious each time I'm looking for a new place, because it's almost like, remember, you don't have a backup plan. You have to get this out of the way. Remember, it just keeps me on this. I don't know how to put it, but it just makes me very anxious each time I have to like get something sorted out, that I know that it's just me that has to get it sorted out. So yeah, maybe a bit of anxiety from dealing with my day-to-day.
Okay, then we would actually say maybe there's a little beauty part of it, whereby it keeps you on check, because you know there's no one else to do things. You have to get things running. You have to get things on check. So it's really good to hear that like it hasn't gone to the mental health part of it.
Yeah.
Even if it's draining sometimes, physically, emotionally, all those kind of things. And so looking at cultural and like social struggles, so are there like cultural differences you've come across, and are they interesting, fascinating, or you're just like, no? So what did you say about that?
Honestly, I came here with an open mind. So nothing that I have seen, I'm like, oh wow. I mean, yes, I've said oh wow, but like it's like I always knew that things were going to be different. Do you understand? So I was kind of like expecting it. And when you get to watch movies, and you just like when I met like the very first Korean person I ever spoke to, I kind of like expected, oh, this is how the people from the country, this is how they are. So it's just seeing it happen in front of me, it's exciting, but nothing to like throw me off my feet.
Wow about.
Yeah, like, do you understand? Yeah.
Okay.
The environment's gorgeous, but different from my country, but yeah.
So is it like a factor that has made it easier for you to make a few friends now that you didn't have like expectations, or like you came with an open mind?
Making friends for me, it's not really by the culture, it's the vibe. So I don't care where you're from. What kind of vibe do you have? That's just I swear, some people would say, oh, in my culture we are not allowed to say this, but like these things happen, or you tell me, oh, I get to learn about your culture, but it doesn't really stop me from being your friend. Is your vibe great? Yes, it's beautiful. Can we like match? Yeah, so it doesn't really cultural difference. No.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Yuffie?
So for me, I did not really expect so much, because now I've seen movies, not a lot of Irish movies, but I've seen like movies about like the Western world, and I just knew it was going to be different from what I was familiar with. That was just it. Did I have expectations? I did not. I don't think I had expectations. But coming here and seeing that, I did not really expect the island would be multicultural. Like, there are people from different walks of life. I came and I'm looking around, like, okay, this is Irish, okay, this is Spanish, okay, that's Brazilian, you know. So, and now having had the experience of being opportune to like interact with these people on different levels, sometimes just on a very casual level, and stuff. I feel like it's a very interesting thing for me. Okay, I see this and I'm like, okay, that's different, but that would pass. And then I would meet another person. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's just very like Emanuela said, I'm very open-minded about culture because we are different people. Of course, we have like different ways of living our lives. So just nothing crazy. Just meeting people and enjoying every moment.
Oh, that's beautiful. So then that means like you've not found yourself in a place whereby you need to change yourself to fit in.
No, I feel like meeting people who are slightly different or different from us is exciting for me. Like, it makes me see the world from different perspectives. It's just, I meet this person and I learn a few things about them. I'm like, okay, wow, that's exciting. Or I see this, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. It's like different emotions, but nah, I never have to like try to fit in. Why? Because how long can you put up an act if you want to even do that? So, no. I've never had to put myself in such situation.
That's lovely. Emanuela?
Honestly, I don't change. I'm as loud as I can be anywhere I go. Lovely. So I don't have to change. I feel that, like I said, the vibe. I mean, if you are not able to handle me, then sorry.
That's alright.
Oh, that's lovely. Then now let's look at another topic, or maybe we can help our listeners to try, those ones who are trying to fit in or rather incorporate the environment and everything. Maybe you could give them like a few tips. So we can start with the general ones, like if an international student or someone coming to work here. So what would you like give? What kind of advice would you first give them when they're coming, or maybe they're planning to come here and they're asking you like, oh, what do you think? What should I do? You know, such kind of questions.
I'll just tell them it's different. It's different from what you're familiar with. Most likely, there's a 99% chance that this is not the life you've lived all your life. So expect change. Also, expect discomfort. It's not the worst, but you are moving places. There's definitely going to be like unfamiliar situations and circumstances. So like in Nigeria, where I come from, the housing situation is different. Here is also very different. So just keep an open mind. You would eventually get by each day, but it's going to be different, and it will come with discomfort, but you'll be alright.
You figure out.
Yeah,
Manuela?
Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out life here. So someone asked me the same question some time ago, and it's like, oh, you've been here for a while. I just came, so what advice? And I'm like, look, I've been here for a year, but we're still in the same boat. I'm still trying to figure out how this country works. So just our story might be different. So just,
Okay, that's nice. So I'd say like the main point we've maybe summarized on advising someone is to come with an open mind. And, just hope things are going to be okay, and always look at the positive, because if they try to put a face, then things are gonna get harder.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Just get by every day. You see today, you see tomorrow. It just keeps going. It's just a loop,
Yeah, and make sure you eat. You have to eat. Your stomach has to be full. Okay, guys, thank you for sticking around with us. So we are rounding up our topic, and we want to give like our final thoughts about the experiences and everything that we've discussed here.
So basically, just know that you're not alone. Look, we're all trying to figure things out. So if you're if you don't have friends, you come back from work, you are looking for someone to talk to, it's just to know that you're not alone, because most people, they feel like they don't know that, oh, other people are going through it. So I think that's where the problem is. But when you know that, oh, there are people that feel these things, there are people that have gotten by, I think it just gets better. Because I was talking to someone and she's like, oh, it's just she doesn't really have someone to talk to, and she just feels like she wants to let people know that, oh, they are not alone, especially people that are coming newly. Let people know that, yeah, these things happen. So when they come, they may not really, I mean, the experience might be, when you're experiencing something is different from when you're told, but knowing at the back of your mind that, oh, I'm not alone, things just get better. Do you understand? So I think you're not alone.
Oh, that's so lovely. Ify.
Yeah, for me, I think you should just stay positive. Take every day as it comes. I think tomorrow is always better than yesterday. You would meet people. Yeah, you might be looking for friendships and whatever. Natural occurrences can bring people to your side, and you'll be like, wow, that's it. So just have a very open mind. Be very positive about life. It doesn't come naturally. Now you have to be intentional about the fact that you are smiling. You have to be intentional about the fact that you are keeping yourself happy. I feel like in this country you're going to have to put in the work to make sure that you stay happy. If food makes you happy, eat. If clubbing makes you happy, go to the club. If praying makes you happy, pray. Whatever works for you, just do it. By tomorrow, you see, as the day goes by, it just gets better.
Yeah.
So just stay positive. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, guys. So as we've heard, it's a day at a time. Be intentional about being happy and do what makes you happy. You'll eventually get through. Thank you so much. Ciao.
Bye. Thanks for attending our podcast today.
Thank you. Gracias.